After years of threatening to take action, earth movers descended on houses near the Mombasa International Airport, tearing them down to the dismay of tenants. They came uninvited to the Jesus Invitation Center, where more than 200 worshippers have been conducting prayers since 2005. The church leadership says it has a lease from the Kenya Railways Corporation, where it remits 1,500 shillings every month as rent.
So up to now, tumelipa up to April. Na watu wa railway hawajatupatia notice because sisi ni tenant wa railway. Mahali hapa palikuwa ni tibo, watu wanatupa takataka.
Tulifuata legal ways and means ya kupata hii mahali.
The next victim was the APM Terminals, whose compound houses the Great Lakes Company. The gate and the perimeter wall of the container freight station was brought down. In the meantime, aeroplanes continued to fly over the premises being demolished, passengers jetting in, oblivious of the commotion that was taking place right beneath them. Earlier on, a scrap metal company, which has been operating since 1989, was flattened. The company says in 2008, it obtained a 30-year lease from the Kenya Railways to use the land. The action by the bulldozers rendered 12 employees jobless.
Tunahesabu many losses. Hatujui yani tutaanzia wapi sasa, na mali yenyewe hatujui tutaipeleka wapi, sababu kumevunjwa na tuko stranded.
Authorities say that the exercise of clearing this flight path was long overdue and was only delayed by a court process. On the 28th of February this year, the Environment and Land Court in Mombasa ordered the eviction of all those who had trespassed and erected illegal structures on the landing lights of the Mombasa International Airport.
We are clearing the runway part to make sure the visibility of the runway is clear from a distance of about 50 kilometers away.
The victims of the demolitions argue that they are not a security threat.
Uwepo kwa kanisa hili ni usalama kwa airport. Kwa sababu sisi tumekuwa tukishirikiana na bishop kuhakikisha area hii yote hakuna uhuni unafanyika.
Na labda ndege ikapoteza mwelekeo ikaanguka.
Hiyo ni bahati mbaya tu, si ingine ilipotea pale, ilikuta watu huko. Hawezi kusema ndege itaanguka kila siku. Hiyo ni ajali. Ajali haina kiga.
And we want to move human who live there to where they belong. That actually land belongs where airplanes land or take off. And you can imagine the danger that any person lives there. In the case of an accident, what will happen? And that's why we don't want to be a reactive government. We want to be a proactive government.
Police say this is just phase one of the exercise aimed at ensuring there are no potential hideouts which can be exploited to launch attacks on aircraft by terrorists. The demolitions also point to the seriousness with which aviation agencies, that is the Kenya Airports Authority and the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, are taking matters, given that, among other things, direct flights between Kenya and the United States are expected to be launched before the end of the year. Mwangangi, NTV, Mombasa.